Hello, welcome to episode 363 of Oatmeal Breakfast Plays a Video Game. On this episode I played Chuckie Egg. It's a ZX Spectrum game from 1983, and somehow I skipped over it. I am glad I found it and played it because it was so fun. I could not figure out what keys to use, so I used R to redefine the keys. I used 0 for up, 8 for down, 6 for left, and 7 for right. Chuckie Egg reminds me of Lode Runner. I thought the graphics were good, and I also liked the sound. I did better than I thought I would. I made it to level 3 of Chuckie Egg. I don't know how I passed up this game, but, as I say, I am glad I found it. I hope to come back to it and play it again. It's one of my favorite ZX Spectrum games. Fun. I like it better than Mother Lode. It's similar to Donkey Kong, I think. What a fun game. Now I must think of other things to write about. I run Boink on my computer. Boink uses some of my computer power to run computations for projects. When I first got Boink, I ran Rosetta at home, which helped find proteins for COVID-19. Then I decided to run another project. Now I run PrimeGrid on Boink. A few days ago PrimeGrid 321 Steve was suspended, and I thought that another project would be selected for me, but I was wrong, so I went to PrimeGrid's website and found out that they have a lot of projects to choose from. I was amazed. So I settled on running Sophie Germain LLR. I am almost sure I have read about Sophie Germain in one of the math history books I have read. But I am not 100% sure. So now I have another PrimeGrid project to run, and now I know that they have a lot of projects that I can choose to run. Maybe if I built myself a supercomputer I could run all the PrimeGrid projects, and all the projects that Boink has to offer. I think it's great that I can use some of my computer to help with science or math projects. I never thought I would be using a program like Boink to allow some of my processing power to be used to help with a math project. How cool is that? When I first got a computer I was probably not even aware that I could do that. So cool. I hope to one day run other software like what is the name of some other programs similar to Boink? The names have escaped me. But, at least I get to run Boink to help with research. Foldit is one other program, and Folding at Home is another one. I thought it was Foldit at Home, but it's Folding Home. I think that if I ever give up using computer I will still want a computer and an internet connection so I can still run programs like Boink. What else can I bore you about? Talk about let me think. I still have my dream of building an RC track to drive my non-existent RC cars. Since I don't have an RC cars to drive right now. But, thinking about spending all day outside driving around RC cars gets me excited. I could make a simple track with plastic pipe. It does not have to be anything fancy. And I could make jumps. It does not have to be the best RC track in the world. Maybe I could get a monster RC truck. Well, anyway, having an RC track is still a dream of mine. It's probably a dream of a lot of people. Let me think, what else can I talk about? I suppose in my life I have thought, well, there will come a day in the future when every day afterward I will believe that that day is the best day of my life, and until that day I will be miserable. But, now I want to believe that today is the best day of my life. Today is the most exciting day of my life. Because I am sure I thought for years that one day life will be great from that day forward. Today is the best day of my life. Today is the most exciting day of my life. Today is the greatest day of my life. That is the way I want to see my life. I am tired of waiting around for me to think that my life is awesome. Today my life is awesome. I have almost made it to the end of this show. I have watched the movie Borat, who knows how many times, you know, the one that came out in 2008. I thought it was funny. I am happy to hear that there is a new Borat film called Borat 2020. I don't know when I will watch it, but I hope I will watch it at some point. It's almost the end of this episode. What else can I think of to talk about? It's certainly going to take me a while to make it through all the ZX Spectrum games on the website I play them on. Thanks for watching.